I write raps and give out smoke like it's my job. All these pads burnt, they damn near charged. Every time we link, it be sneaky, All my clean, squeaky. Buy a new Chanel, I'm talking weekly. I could tell she going by how she greet. Yo, baby daddy, he ain't know nothing. If he was in a spot, I make him store run. Say you getting money, show some. Since everybody love him, let's see who postin'. 21. I'm a pimp, but I ain't walking with no cane. GIAs, they didn't come from Johnny Dane. 7 figures on a watching that plane. Stones in my ears, colder than Jermaine. If he bucking, then we beat him out his chain. Put a K behind it, he claim. We just, you know you ain't my main. I'm disappointed you got me to a lane.
Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to Conestoga College. Tonight it's OCAA women's basketball action as the visiting St. Clair Saints take on your very own Conestoga Condors. Condor faithful tonight. Before we begin our match, we have a very special presentation to begin our night. We will honor 6'3" of our seniors, graduating seniors coming up tonight. But first, we would ask head coach Dee Janner and assistant coaches Doug Schenk and Hunter Johns and Laura Pisavicius join us, please, at center court for the presentation. As we call you up, athletes, please come forward, receive a token of appreciation on behalf of the coaching staff and the Condors Athletics Department. First up, we have second-year guard, number 3, Adri Kellerman. From Waterloo, Ontario, she graduates from the Broadcasting and TV Independent Production Program. Up next is fifth-year forward, Maddie Weber. From Waterloo, Ontario, Maddie graduates from the Office Administration Executive Program. And it's last but not least, fifth-year forward, Jamila Beckford. From Waterloo, Ontario, Jamila graduates from the Human Services Foundation Program.
Turn it on, sorry. I could not have not said something about these 3 athletes and just let it just be that, because I've known these guys for a very, 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 very long time, and there's lots that I could say, but I'll keep it short and sweet. But I can't believe that they're graduating. You know, I've known them since they were little young pups, getting into trouble and, you know, running the high schools and, you know, getting all that stuff. But here we are. They're all grown, and they're stepping into the next chapter. You know, time really does move fast. I've had the privilege of watching them grow from little kids with their big dreams and into strong, confident young women. Through every practice that we've had, every long training session, every tough conversations, every moment in between, they've shown up. They trusted the process, and they've stayed patient, and they've grown, for sure. Tonight, it really hit me and hit all of us. All the memories came rushing back. The sacrifices, the lessons, lots and lots of lessons, and the standards that we built together. You know, what we created goes far beyond basketball. I would say it's like a family. Being their coach has been an absolute honor. They are leaders, competitors, and even better people. They've helped shape this program in ways that can't even be replaced. And I really want them to know this clearly, that if they ever need anything, and they know this, that myself and the coaching staff will always be there for them. And, you know, always, because once they're a part of this program, they're family. and we will always forever have their back. So they are truly irreplaceable, and like I said, they will always be a part of this program. So thanks, guys.
We did it once, but do it again. Make some noise for Audrey, Maddie, and Jamila. Thank you for all your contributions to the college department and women's basketball program during your student-athlete careers. We will have our anthem and starters in just a moment, but at this time we would like to acknowledge the lands on which we are situated. Here at Conestoga College, we acknowledge we are located on the Haldeman Tract, the land promised to the Haudenosaunee people of 6 nations, which includes 6 miles on each side of the Grand River. This is the unceded territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee people as well. Please rise as you're able. Remove your caps for the playing of tonight's national anthem. Without further ado, here are the starting lineups for the visitors on the scoreboard in green, the St. Clair Saints.
Hello everybody, Aiden Shulkuski here, and welcome into the Student Athletic Center here at Conestoga College's Doon campus. The St. Clair Saints are in town to take on the Conestoga Condors on senior night, as the Condors are honoring Kellerman, Weber, and Beckford. This is going to be a great matchup. Conestoga won the first matchup earlier this season. St. Clair looking for redemption, currently locked into that 4th spot. It's going to be a great game. Starting lineups being announced. Let's get into this one.
Schumacher. At forward from Waterloo, number 14, Maddie Weber. And at forward from Waterloo, number 15, Jamila Beckford. Your Condors are coached by Dee Channer, with her assistants Hunter Johns, Doug Schenk, and Laura Pasavichis. The officials for tonight's contest, Alan Miech, Nick Candolis, and the crew chief is Vince Bull.
On the season. I'll be looking to see if they can get another win here, try to close out their home part of the season. Last time these two faced off on November 21st, it was Conestoga coming away with that win, 65-59. They shot the ball very well from deep and are looking to have a similar check, a heat check early on. And this will be off the mark for Beatrice Clausen. Adri Kellerman immediately scoops the ball back up and zips one over to Culvert, who will direct some traffic. Quick handoff for Beckford. Team's leading scorer in points, up to 208 on the season, averaging just under 15 per game. Into the paint, Culvert off the glass, and that will open the scoring for the Condors. Coming back on the counterattack, Maya Tate, the rookie, has had an excellent season, 1 point off of an even 200. She currently leads the team as this is splashing down for three. And stolen away, the reversal, too strong. Will be kicked out to the elbow. Batten drives in and will get it to go. Tate with that three-pointer right on cue is now up over 200 points in her rookie campaign. Early pressure from the Saints, trying to see if they can force a turnover, and they will, as this pass right up the middle and picked off now by St. Clair. Clausen was able to collect, will leave over, kicks out, top of the arc. Swung around, thought about the three ball, will opt to cut in. Good passing from the Saints early on, got the Conestoga Condors moving. Now Batten into the paint, will be met by Beckford. The loose ball will be scooped up by Schumacher. Culvert stretch pass, finds Weber, and she'll go up. Too strong offensive board for Beckford, and players will joust in the paint. And a whistle sounds as Tate grabbed a hold of the ball and was immediately met by Beckford and Weber. It will be Condors' ball. It'll be 14 seconds on the shot clock. Culvert steps out to inbound. It was Culvert opening the scoring. She looks for a passing lane. Will find Schumacher. It'll be in and out of her hands, but she's able to gather. Time ticking away. Beckford! No good. She fought through some contact, and this pass into the bench. Conestoga gets the ball right back. Nice pressure from Maddie Weber, the fifth year from Waterloo. Conestoga will have 14 seconds yet again on the shot clock. They'll be looking for the inbound, and they will get it off. Beckford has it punched out of her hands by the opposing number 15 in Fiona Lucasen. Beckford has it right at the elbow, has it knocked out of her hands. She will fight for it, and it'll be stolen away. Quick passing play as the Saints had numbers. There will be a foul called on Weber. It'll be her first of the game. It's going to have Fiona Lucasen going to the line to shoot two. Coming into action, she currently has 17 makes on 31 attempts, 54.8% on the season. In the second year, we'll have this one rim off, a battle for it between Lily Collins, the dual sport athlete, also part of the St. Clair soccer team. Schumacher with a head of steam has to cut back. It's kicked out for Kellerman, unable to get her shot off. Will cycle to Culvert. Culvert surveys the scene, didn't see anything she liked. Quick handoff to Beckford, who will dish over to Schumacher. And here goes Jamila Beckford. She will be fouled, couldn't get the and one. And that will put Beckford to the line. Beckford does such a good job in the paint, able to keep her feet moving, set her shot, and that will take the contact. Couldn't get the shot to go. She'll miss the first. Has the most trips of any Condor this season, 93. She has made 42 of them. Low scoring for the first few minutes of this game. 2.5 have come and gone. Beckford will shoot 50% to open up her scoring from the charity stripe. Good closeout, and almost losing her footing was Clausen. It will go back the other way. An errant pass, and Conestoga gets it right back. Weaver has a nice little give and go to get up court. Weaver bounce pass into the post for Beckford. She'll kiss it off the glass. Beckford quickly up to 3 points, continuing to finish in her office. Currently ranks 5th all-time in the OCAA in scoring. Coming into action tonight 1,189 points. This shot will be short. It's picked off. Excellent read from Lily Collins, who now has the rock right back. Cutting through a couple of Condors, unable to get a shot. Another board for Beckford. Be turned over again. And this shot will be no good. Collins was down on the play and she is slow to get up. Now will regain her footing. Culvert in a one-on-one. Tate unable to get the shot to fall. A couple substitutions going to be made coming in. LaRock will enter Los Proscos. Top of the arc. Quickly serving the scene now. Good lob pass. Weber trying to contain, and she will. That will stymie Jaden LaRock. Good burst of speed from Schumacher. And matching her stride for stride was Clausen. Back into the security of Beckford momentarily. Good baseline drive. That will be contact called. Let's see who will be charged. This will be on LaRock, her first. Currently tied 5-5 in the early going. Beckford's got it right back with a nice spin move. Loses the handle momentarily and will be fouled again. It's going to be another trip to the line for Jamila Beckford as she continues to find her spot in the paint. Good hard drive to the net, and there is the foul going to be called on Tate. .50% still shooting for Beckford. Grabbing the board was Weber. This shot had too much on it. Pull it back away. Weber will be fouled now. Some early fouls for St. Clair. That's going to be their third as a team. And that's LaRock's second in the early going. Lucasen going to be coming back into the game. As LaRock in some early foul trouble, she'll head to the sideline. Beckford back with the rock. She will kick out. Schumacher with a little pump fake. Now she'll drive in. Into the corner. Culver lets it fly. Off the mark. And a good offensive board for Jamila Beckford. Up to 6 points, 5 rebounds. She is having herself an opening quarter. Conestoga up by 3. Utilizing the screen, walking the line was Tate. She offloads, nothing to be had. This is through the hands of Beckford. Good touch from Maya Tate to keep the possession going. The 3-ball is clanging off the iron. Players fall for it. Schumacher is able to find it. We'll stay with St. Clair. This one will rattle around and off fall. Kellerman soars in to get the rebound. And now it is Adri Kellerman, one of the senior members of this team, back with the ball. We know her catch and shoot ability. Ripping it away was Beckford in for Weber, and she says, thank you very much. Cashing in the page, lock, stretch pass, knocked away by Kellerman. Kellerman got all sorts of turnaround, was able to never take her eyes off the ball, get a hand on and deflect it out of bounds. 4:37 left to go in the opening quarter. 5-point lead has amassed for the Condors. Kellerman closely keeping tabs on Tate. Now Schumacher switches on. And the second chance from deep for Tate is off the mark. Kellerman sets out on the ensuing possession. He knocked out, and Kellerman will try to keep the play alive. Off the turnover, Saints back with the rock. It's going to be Tate. She'll quarterback the offense. We'll hold it momentarily. Lucasen had it. We'll feed Terry. Terry is knocked to the hard one. A foul will be called this time on Beckford. Conestoga, no passing off the field, but they will find one. Lucasen off the front of the iron, no good. The punch free will stay with the Saints. Calvert had it momentarily. 14 seconds will be put on the shot clock. Calvert, previously of the Laurier Golden Hawks, has really come alive in the second half, just joining the team in the second half of the season, and she's been a welcome addition. Her shooting prowess well known. She's done a great job on the defensive side, and Calvert comes away with it momentarily. Knows it's going to be a fight underneath for Terry. This is going to be going the Condors' way. Kellerman has a quick look for a passing lane. Calvert graciously steps in and give and go. Fired up court. Schumacher. She'll hold on to it now as the play will develop. Good crowd on hand here for senior night. Schumacher has 8 seconds to shoot. Going to pass one over. Beckford could not get the shot to fall. This is through the hands. Calvert racing down, tries to get the play going. And her momentum will carry her out of bounds. Whistle sounds to stop play. Quick conference between the officials. 18 seconds on the shot clock as we play on. He knocked away from Beckford into the awaiting hands of Tate. It's a quick correction, and looking like it was going to be Condors, it's going to be switched back over to the Saints. Is that hitting off Beckford and out? Calvert will try to close the gap on Batten. Batten has 2 of the 5 points for St. Clair. The 3 ball will rim out. It was the Condors had a good time from the shooting lane last time out. It's Calvert. Goes over to Kellerman. Bounce pass into the post. Here goes Johnson. She'll lose the handle on the ball and tries to recollect. Get over top of her extended hands. Tate. Give and go. She has it right back. 3 points in the contest, coming from the three-pointer. She'll spin off. Calvert picks her up. Good defense from the Condors, but it's back. Shot clock was reset, but it shouldn't have, as that was what the whistle was called, and it's going to be Condors taking over possession still with a 5-point lead. Eight points in the paint for the Condors, primarily via Beckford, as she really does a good job setting up in her office. Into the corner for Johnson. Moving forward, Beckford in the paint. It's kicked out, Kellerman! No good, it'll be out of the reach of Schumacher. And stepping out of bounds. And this is going to be Condors' ball. There's a couple substitutions going to be coming into the game. It's going to be Clausen and Krepp. This is going to be a timeout called by Andy Kiss, the 12-year veteran, the helm of the St. Clair Saints. Messages delivered by their respective coaches to veterans. Steve Channer has been coaching the Condors for 10 years. This will rattle in! Aaliyah Culvert will connect. And that will extend the margin. Culvert picking up her first triple of the contest. Looking for an answer now. Tate, the team's leading scorer. A good passing play right up Broadway with a finish at the rack. Beckford, nice crossover, loses the head momentarily, will fall on the ball, knocked out of her hands, and a foul will be called. As a couple of Saints down on the court might have collided. Lucasen is one, can't make out the other number.
What was the foul? It is 6.
The other player that was in collision there was Terry.
Even the coach knows it. Okay? It's my man across the street.
Give me the team's fifth. Is going to have Lucasen coming out of the game momentarily. Willoughby into the game now. It's Beckford back to the line to shoot two. It's Conestoga into the bonus. 5 fouls on the Saints. The first one rattling around and will be good. Beckford currently has all what will be 6 free throws in this game. And this is good as well.
Go, 15, go! Gotta wait for a block.
Lucasen tried to enter back into the game, but she will have to wait a minute. It's going to be a full reset here with a 1:23 to go. Everything's squared away. We are back underway. 15-7 our score. Patrolling the line, Tate with a good cut down Broadway and will fall in. Beatrice Clausen gets her first bucket of the game. Has to be too hot to handle for Schumacher. Culvert, the lone Condor back. First shot will not fall. Second chance opportunity off the glass and in. I'll come back here for the Saints as they have cut the lead to just 4 points. Schumacher finds Kellerman. This is going to be over and back as Kellerman could not gain half court before accepting that pass. 41.8 on the clock. 4 points separated these two teams. It was a very close game last time out.
Need to stop here. Need to stop. Let's go. Let's get a stop.
St. Clair coming off that loss to Humber, 85-39. Shot clock down to 5. It's up. It's good. Maya Tate for 3. That will have the Saints within 1. Shot clock shut off. Conestoga can take this possession right down to the buzzer. Schumacher heads up court. We're looking for a pass. Faked it over to Kellerman. We'll dish now to Johnson. It's into the paint. Here goes Beckford to work. Off the glass and in. Jamila Beckford, a nice hard drive to the rack. And the buzzer sounds. That is how the first quarter will end. 18-14 our score. Back and forth first half. Started off a little bit slow scoring. And then the shots started to fall. Beckford already with 10 points in the quarter, with just 4 rebounds shy of a first quarter double-double. Also has 3 assists on her stat line, going 4 of 6 from the line. Action all set to go for the second quarter, and we are underway. 3 points separating these two teams. Conestoga with a good start to this one. Moving over. Clausen with a drive, and she will get this one to go. 2 more points for Beatrice Clausen. She's now 2 for 3 from the field. Kellerman still looking for her first bucket. Will move away from the defender. Stretch pass, graciously accepted by Beckford. Calvert had time, opts to hold on to the ball, and now a pass for Beckford, who will drive into the paint. Be no good, try to get her own rebound, a fight for the ball. Schumacher knocks it free. And Alice Schumacher, a tenacious play on the offensive side, gets the possession back. Calvert for Johnson, loses the handle. Maddie Johnson, 5 seconds, has to get the shot up. Calvert lets it go. It's good. Catch and release. As fast as you blink, Malia Calvert lets it go, and she will connect again. That was in and out of her hands in a fraction of a second. 2 for 3 now for Calvert from downtown. It's into the hands of Lily Collins. And she will option over into the paint. 2 more points going for the Saints. It's Batten. Schumacher immediately pressured right in front of the St. Clair bench. This will stick to the hands of Beckford. Beckford finds Kellerman. Kellerman with a quick pump fake. Now the drive. Great footwork from Adri Kellerman. Quick little pump fake and a burst of speed. 2 points at the net. 22-18 as the second quarter scoring has come alive early. A little bit different story from the first quarter. Beckford was trying to get the stop. She will be unsuccessful in that endeavor. Be knocked out of the hands. Will stay with the Saints. Gonna have Bujold coming into the game for Calvert. Only a second substitution made by the Condors. Be 6 seconds on the shot clock and knocked away by Beckford. Read it beautifully. And that will take 1 second off the shot clock. We'll reset and do it again. St. Clair coming in, having lost their last 2 games. No pass to be had. Schumacher saw this one coming in. They're going to have to get the shot up momentarily. It's knocked away, stolen away. Here comes Kellerman. Adri Kellerman going right up the gut. And now slow tempo down. Thought about the shot, possibly. She gets it right back. Give and go. Kellerman unable to get this foul. Foul going to be on the Saints. Get into the paint, will roll off the rim and go. 2 more points for the Condors cause as they are having themselves a half. 2 points for Beckford. She's up to an even dozen. This shot will carry him off the rim and not be able to go for the Saints. That will have Bujold jumping.
Second jumper. Stay down. MJ, talking to be able to exchange.
Beckford needs just 4 more rebounds for a first half double-double. She has been bringing in the points at an alarming rate, currently shooting 50% from the field in this contest. This ball ping-ponging, and a beautiful finish for Lily Collins, graduating member of the St. Clair Saints. And she was described by Andy Kiss as a real gamer, continuing to have a great shooting ability as this is going to fall. That cuts the lead to 4. It'd be very hard to be a student athlete, and Lily Collins is a dual sport athlete. I mentioned her on the women's soccer team, but she continues to produce at both sports very well, able to adjust very quickly as soon as the soccer season and she has to get ready for basketball, and is able to transition very efficiently. The first free throw for Batten, and she will hit the twine. That cuts the lead to just 1 point as 3 minutes have elapsed. Through the hands of Weber. Couple substitutions going to be made. Conestoga will have possession. Foul's going to be in the backcourt. It's going to be a full reset, 24 seconds put on the clock, or 23. Kellerman with a nice cut, trying to evade Ava Proskos, the 4th-year guard. Bounce pass into the elbow. Here is Weber, who never sits down, even when she's out of the bench. Just stands behind, and that's 2 more points for Jamila Beckford, as she is white hot right now. That's going to be 14 points in the half. Pass was a little bit behind the intended target of Terry. She was able to corral and splash. Another 3-pointer going for St. Clair. Kelman, lob pass was intended for Weber, knocked away. Good closing speed from Fiona Lucasen, able to disrupt this play. Lucasen coming in has doubled last season's points total, also playing 142 more minutes this year in her sophomore campaign. All knotted up, 26-all with 6:05 to go. The lob pass, the 3-ball, executed to perfection, Adri Kellerman. Kellerman has been very dangerous from 3-point range. That's her 33rd make of the season. The catch and shoot worked great, got it to their shooter. And Kellerman makes no mistake. She's shooting 24.1% from downtown. Kellerman having the 6th most 3-point makes in the OCAA, and Beckford knocks this one away. Schumacher going to be punching her time card back into the game for Bujold. Conestoga with a 3-point lead. right off of the three-pointer from Kellerman. That's the third three-pointer for the Condors. St. Clair also has 3. Tate has 2 of them. Prosco's has 1. Kellerman was knocked down and a finish off the glass. 1 point difference as this has been a back and forth contest. Culvert, a couple of nice moves trying to generate some space up the floor. Will find her teammate in Schumacher. Dishes off. Beckford feeding into the post. Here goes Weber. Practices in shoot around. Will be off the mark. Was going to be a deep 2. Offensive board for Beckford. She cannot get this one to go and it will fall out of bounds. Beckford scoring levels with her 7th rebound, has 908 in her career. Both Weber and Beckford graduates of Blue Vale, as they provided a number of offensive plays, currently in the top 3 along with Kellerman. The 3 seniors playing lots of minutes, and they have been producing at an alarming rate for the Condors all season long. And here is Kellerman. She takes the rock, has it punched out of her hands, and back in transition goes the Saints. Nice move from Batten, no good. Racing in to try to keep the play alive, and a foot will be out of bounds for Anifa Terry.
Yeah, timeout.
Conestoga is going to take a timeout here. This will be their first as they cling to a 1-point lead. Current scoring leaders for the St. Clair Saints is Kaylin Batten, leading with 7 points, has the 1 made free throw in the game so far. It's the rookie Tate with 6 points. Clausen, Lucasen each with 4. Proscos with 3. Terry Collins with 2. All set to resume. Saints will have possession. It will go beyond the arc. Graciously taken in by Tate. Cycled over. This one hit off the glass. No good. Second chance opportunity. Bounces around and will take a friendly hop. 2 more points for Lucasen. Right up the middle for Weber. Now going on the right wing. Here's Kellerman. She'll tiptoe the line. Feeding Beckford. First pass wasn't there. Now it opens up for Weber. Mid-range jumper knocked down by Jamila Beckford. Sweet 16 for Jamila Beckford as she continues to provide the offense for the Condors. Now doubling the next closest Condor is Culvert with 8 points. A lot of time to set her feet. It will be short, as Maya Tate had lots of time to let this one go. She now goes 2 for 6 from deep. Kellerman, lob pass, taken in now by Weber, and she is going to be fouled. Going to be on Batten. Weber to the line. This is going to be her first trip of the evening. And the first Condor that is not named Jamila Beckford to head to the line. Weber currently shooting 64.5%, 20 of 31. That shot will count. Another substitution going to be made. Chelsea crept back into the game for the Saints with 3:42 to go before halftime. Conestoga up by a bucket.
Talking, let's go.
Looking for the answer. It's going to be Tate. She will offload. The shot will not be able to drop, but it's going to be a foul. That has Lucasen going to the line to shoot 2 more. Lucasen, one of 5 players up over 100 points on the campaign. Adding 6 more tonight, currently sits at 108. Second shot will carry him off, be no good. Pouncing on it was Proskos. A little bit of butter on that ball, but the Saints were able to gather. And here comes Calvert, has her pocket picked. Now Weber trying to get the ball back for the Condors. There was an open Saint in the corner. It was Ava Proskos. And Conestoga trying to get a defensive stop. Kellerman switches on. It's an open 3 off the mark. And Weber able to finally end a lengthy possession for the Saints. Kellerman sets out. Now Kellerman waits for a pass to open up. This pass intended for Weber. They like to feed her in the paint. It was knocked away. Stolen back. Will hit off the mesh. Kellerman catch and shoot. Just misses. And it's going to be a travel called on the Saints. Conestoga gets it right back with 2 minutes and some change. Schumacher, lob pass for Beckford, mid-range jumper. She's been money here most of the night. Will be deflected a couple of times, and Beckford gets it back. Give and go between her and Kellerman. Will roll off the fingertips of Jamila Beckford, and back into the green jersey's possession. Knocked away by Beckford. Loose ball. And that will be pinned to the leg. That was Clausen able to secure it. Conestoga will get the ball back, though. Test fit. Perimeter passing. Now it goes on the interior. Quick passing. Unable to get the finish. Offensive rebound momentarily for Weber, and it'll hit off the head. As that was a good look for Maddie Weber to add a couple more points. Was rejected by the rim. Back to Kellerman. Her shot will come up short. And that will be a change of possession now. Under 2 minutes to go. Kellerman has set up shop in that same spot a few times now. 1 for 5. Conestoga's game plan coming in complete for a full 40, sticking to their game plan and trying to execute on the defense side of the ball. This one will be off the side of the backboard. Conestoga has numbers. Stretch pass finding Beckford. She's all alone. Will go up and in. 2 more points for Jamila Beckford. As it was all her and Kellerman, they stuck behind the defense. Great awareness from Adri Kellerman, able to feed Beckford, who will go in on a solo rush to give her 18 points in the half. A 3-ball, unable to answer on that one. And now secured by Schumacher. She drives up. Will be pestered. It'll fall into the hands of Beckford. She will go up, unable to get the shot to go, but heading back to the line. Little favorable bounce for the Condors. Prior to the free throws, it is going to be a timeout taken by the St. Clair Saints. St. Clair has been doing a really good job stealing the ball. They have 13 in this half. Both teams with 20 points in the paint, each with 3 3-pointers. main difference has been the rebounds so far. Conestoga leads that category 26-16. Also having the 2 blocks in this contest. Very even from a statistical standpoint. Conestoga with a narrow lead, up by 4. We're looking to hold on to that as they approach halftime. That'll be the timeout expiring, the second and final timeout for the St. Clair Saints. We are ready to resume, and it's going to be 2 free throws, picking up right where we left off. That will have Beckford shooting 2. Already 4 for 6 in this game. In that last meeting, Beckford had 19 points. She already has... Wait for this free throw to go, and it will go. A perfect trip for Jamila Beckford. And that will be 20 points in the first half. She had 19 in that last game and already surpassing that, just 2 rebounds away from a double-double. You cannot script a better half for Jamila Beckford in her final home game in the OCAA. Tesfit trying to close the gap, looking for the way around was Tate. Beckford switches on. This shot up, no good. The rebound taken back in, another chance now for the Saints. Feeding it through, it will go. Lucasen will be getting credit for the bucket. Kellerman, she will spin off. In for Weber, lob pass, knocked away. Good play from Lucasen on the back end. 27 seconds to go. Currently St. Clair down by 3. This one clangs off, no good. Weber comes in to secure her 7th rebound. And it'll be the final possession for the Condors. So they can take this one right down to the buzzer. Schumacher has a look. Zips one now for Tesfit. Into the post, and this is going to be a foul called. As Weber had her hand tied up. Still trying to get the shot off with 1. This foul going to be on Krepp. Have Weber going to the line. Weber 2 seasons with the York Lions, 97 points, 90 rebounds. Had 86 points in 7 games last season after joining the Condors, and she has been sensational in the post. 5-point lead for the Condors with 5.7 to go. Conestoga going to call a timeout. Great half for Beckford, said it time and time again. She currently leads the game in scoring, no doubt. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Going 6 for 8 from the line, 7 for 13 from the field. As she's been continuing to get her looks, and she has capitalized. She comes in averaging just under 15 points. She's already surpassed that. Currently has 2 games with 20-plus points, one coming against Redeemer on January 14th. She had 3 games. We take another quick look at the other game coming against Redeemer on November 4th. She had 23 points. That's her single season high in this season, and 20 points against Humber in just the 2nd game of the season. Has had double-digit points in all but 2 games this year. And she is well on her way to another double-double. Conestoga going to have the ball back. Now the Saints will come back. Conestoga has 5.7 seconds to work with. It's going to get over to Culver. She already has a couple threes. It's into the corner for Kellerman. Now working, trying to knock it away, and this is going to be halftime. Conestoga up by 5, led by Jamila Beckford. And the Condors going to look to continue their scoring ways We'll be right back in 15 minutes for the second half of action between the St. Clair Saints and the Conestoga Condors right here on OCAA Live on Senior Night at the Student Rec Center.
And 002, we're looking for you. Coming up right after. All right, yellow ticket holders, we're still looking for a contestant. You can be shooting for $1,000. Look at the yellow ticket that you picked up at the main entrance, number 001, the last 3 digits. Head on down to the main entrance, 002. We are looking for you as well. You guys are up for the greater contestant tickets right after. If not, I'm just gonna choose some people. We'll get there. We will.
That's different. Can I?
It was Jamila's foul to start. So they both have 2.
No, they have Jam with 2. Jam has 1 and Maddie has 2. So what does it say on the sheet? Ask him.
All right, we got our contestant here. He's going to be shooting for the cash. He's got a shot, a layup, free throw, 3-point shot. All of which he's got 2 shots at. And he's through the layup, but he's on the
It's what we have. That's wrong.
He makes all 3. He has a shot and a half-court shot for $1,000. He's through the free throw. No problem there. 2 shots at a 3-point shot. Good inside, set 1 more shot. Oh, make some noise for him. You can be that contestant. See if you're tickets before the next team. We're at the OCAA shoot for the cash. Do we have contestant number 002? I guess we'll call that. All right, I don't think we have contestant number 002. So I told somebody that she can come down if she wanted to compete. It's time. You want to compete? We're going to compete for 2 KW Titans tickets. We got our contestant. Come here. We didn't get number 002, so I found our contestant. I don't know her name yet. She can come down to the floor. She's going to have 3 attempts at a 3-point shot. If she makes one, here we take signatures. She's got 3 attempts. Wherever you want. 3 attempts. If
We welcome you back into the Student Rec Center here at Conestoga College's Doon campus, where the Saints and Condors are in a battle. Currently 5 points up are the Conestoga Condors here on senior night. We take a look at some of the first half stats. 17 threes were launched by the Saints. They connected on 3 of them, currently 17% from downtown, 3 of 9 for the Condors. Conestoga has turned the ball over 8 more times, with the St. Clair Saints having 14 steals in that half. But it was the Jamila Beckford show, as she was just 2 rebounds off of her 9th double-double this season. Has 20 points in the contest. 23 is her single game high this season. And she will be looking to surpass that as the second half about to get started. All ready to get underway. The first possession will be for the Saints. It'll be Schumacher, Kellerman, Calvert, Beckford, and Weber, the personnel for the Condors. And a quick drive to start things off, and the finish at the net. Maya Tate will get the scoring going in the first 13 seconds. It's going to be Terry along with Clausen, Lucasen, as well as Tate. And we one more Saint out there. The numbers are moving around a little too fast right now. I believe it's going to be Kaylin Batten is the counter measures for the Saints, as they now trail by 3 off the opening basket for Tate, who is now up to 8 points high for the team lead with Fiona Lucasen. Kellerman gets the shot off. It was deflected. That was good closing speed from Maya Tate. She got a hand on this ball. The shot will not be able to reach the net. It's been the set play for the Condors. Was getting it over to the awaiting hands of Adri Kellerman for the 3 ball. She'll now go 1 for 6 off of that deflection. Good defensive plays. See if the Saints can turn it over into offense. Was an area of focus all week, was fixing some of those defensive leaks. As this is going to be blocked away from Weber, it will stay with St. Clair. They've really focused on their man defense, trying to get improvements and get the process going as they head into playoffs. Pass taken in right around the charity stripe. The shot is up as the shot clock is set to expire. It is good. Nothing but net. Fiona Lucasen for 3. That'll be her first trip downtown, and she will connect. Has 17 career points versus the Condors in 3 games. And now it's back to Weber. Weber calling for it, and she'll take it up. Could not finish on the first chance. The second opportunity, no. Third chance, and will be unable to get the fall. Might have been a foul on the play. Weber coming in, currently second in blocks, has 31 on the season. Good closeout from Schumacher, and a travel called on Batten. Conestoga will get the ball right back. All knotted up, 37 apiece with 8:22 to go. Schumacher loses the handle on the ball, and it's going to be a quick break now. The other way, Clausen up. And the lead changes hands. St. Clair now up by 2. Here on senior night, it's back into the hands of Beckford. Beckford kicks out. Kellerman catch and shoot. It's good. Adri Kellerman connects again from downtown. Cannot say enough good things about Kellerman. She continues to shoot the ball, exceptional accuracy, and really provides some perimeter shooting for the Condors to complement the interior of Weber and Beckford, who have combined for 24 points thus far. Calvert will survey, trying to lob it up for Weber. It will be too far, and will stay with the Condors as they have regained the lead by just 1 point. Will stay here with Conestoga, they have, I believe it's going to be 14 seconds put on the shot clock. We'll take a quick second.
Thank you.
It's going to be down to 8 seconds. Culvert lob pass taken, and this is going to be a foul called on Anifa Terry. Currently, it's going to be her first foul. Be her first foul for the rookie from Windsor.
You gotta listen to the ref. He said 10. He did? Yeah, he totally did.
Beckford has the ball back. 6 seconds, knocked away out of the hands of Weber. And the foul going to be called on Beatrice Clausen. Beatrice Clausen has 107 points in her rookie season, 18 of them coming against Mohawk. She has the 11th most steals in the league with 38. 10 seconds on the shot clock, swinging over. Adri Kellerman drives baseline, the floater off the iron, no good. Offensive board taken back in by Weber, and she is going to be fouled going back to the line. Maddie Weber is so tenacious underneath the basket. She is going to draw the foul back to the line. She's shooting 50%. Has 9 rebounds, currently leading in that category, now up to 10. Weber does such a good job utilizing her 6'2" frame, able to box out and continue to get these rebounds, which allows for the second and third chance opportunities for the Condors and forces St. Clair to foul her. This one rattles around, no good. Punch free right into the hands of Beckford, up and in. Beckford up to 22 now. Great awareness from Schumacher, punched it away from St. Clair into the awaiting hands of Beckford, and she makes no mistake again. This shot will connect. Galen Batten, 2 more points, up to 9 now. As these two teams going shot for shot here in the opening minutes of the third quarter. Culver trying to slow tempo down momentarily. She has good breakaway speed and can turn it on a dime. Zips one into the hands of Weber, backing down. Excellent finish at the rack. Weber does such a good job protecting that ball, able to back down her opponent, and she was able to knock down 2 more. Beckford closely watching her woman in Tate. The mid-range jumper, no good. That'll be the 9th rebound for Camila Beckford, or it might be the 10th. We'll have to wait and see. Now Culvert back on the attack for the Condors. Culvert swings around, closely watched now by Terry. And it is the 10th rebound for Jamila Beckford. Another double-double, the 9th of the season. Into the post, kicks out. Kellerman might have been deflected. Count it! Plus the foul! Big smile from Adri Kellerman as she launches the triple. Quick pass from Weaver, takes the contact, splash. It's going to be a timeout taken by St. Clair, and the Condors are rolling up by 6. Right off the three-pointer from Kellerman, who's now 3 for 8. She had knocked down 6 threes in an exhibition match against George Brown. She had 21 points in that contest. And she has been sensational this year for the Condors. Currently averaging 11.8 points per game. First in minutes per game, she's averaging just under 38. She continues to be a workhorse for the Condors. Has 177 points coming into action tonight. That's 19th best in the OCAA, 6th in steals with 40. A great two-way player. That's one thing the Conestoga Condors have a lot of, is two-way players. Multiple players on this team are able to do it both on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball. Jamila Beckford has, like we mentioned earlier, 5th all-time in scoring for the OCAA. Does a great job racking up the rebounds as well. Kellerman racks up the steals at will. Does a great job being able to get in there and disrupt the play. She's up to 11 points in this game. And Maddie Weber, again, offensive and defensive rebounds at will And she's up to 6 points right now and continuing to have a great season for the Condors. Nine double-digit points for Adri Kellerman this season. Could not make it a 4-point play. Firing one into the corner now, walking along the line. Maya Tate, closely watched by Culver. Now she'll drive. Bounced around, no good. Here comes Culver. She'll have two Saints on her. And it will be Saints ball. Tate set to inbound. 14 seconds on the shot clock. A little bit of patience from Proskos. Mid-range jumper. Hit off the front of the iron, no good. And it will stay with the Saints. We are about halfway through this third quarter. Conestoga has come out firing in this third quarter. 10 points to 9 thus far. All three quarters have been scored less than 3-point difference. Good D from Beckford. Sweet switches over now. Closely watching Tate. This shot no good. Beckford grabs the board. Give her 11 on the game. Fast break opportunity. Kellerman up court. Into the post for Weber. Backing down. Count the bucket. 2 more points in the paint for Maddie Weber. Oh my goodness. The seniors having themselves a night. Looking for a defensive stop. This pass looked like it was out of the reach. But a great job there. Ava Willoughby getting the bucket. Culver soars up to keep the play going. She hits the hardwood. 2-on-1 opportunity. Lob pass for Weaver. She's at their feet too hard. And keeping the line somehow. How did Maddie Weaver keep the play going? Feeds Beckford. She says thank you very much. And deposits 2 more. Weber looking like a wide receiver, tiptoeing the sideline to stay in bounds. A lob pass for Culver. She looks to try to get away. No, she'll hammer on the brakes. Conestoga up 51-43. Now Schumacher sporting those hot pink shoes into the elbow for Weber. Kicks out. Schumacher lets it fly. Will be too far into the awaiting hands of Anifa Terry. On the counterattack, Lily Collins, the Windsor native. Bounce pass into the post. Weber trying to close out on her woman. 12 seconds as the Condors faithful really rallying around their play. And this is going to be stuffed by Culver, but a foul will be called. A couple of subs going to be added for the Saints. Krepp coming in as LaRock 2. LaRock had 2 fouls, was sidelined for the better part of that first half. First shot will rim out, in and out. Heartbreak on the opening free throw on this possession, or this trip, pardon me. Tate coming in 63.3%. She has made 31 of 49 on the season. Kellerman sets back out. Conestoga going right to left on your screen in their home whites with 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Culver was looking for an open passing lane. It's back into the post for Beckford. And now a cut. Oh, and it's going to be just out of bounds. A big stuff. That going for Jaden LaRock. That was 6'2", going on 6'2", and it was number 5 for St. Clair, the Sarnia native, getting the better of that exchange. Into the post, shot has to get up. Culvert at the buzzer. It's good. Corner 3. Malia Culvert, her 3rd triple of the game. Now it's into the paint, kick back out. Weber tried to close, switching over there is Beckford. Now, again, a 3-point opportunity. No, they'll drive in. It's going to be Clausen. Now it's launched. Will carry him off field good. Another rebound for Maddie Weber, her 12th. She's just 2 points away from a double-double. As the hometown crowd really rallying around their Condors, and you can feel the energy in this place here on senior night. Always a big night here at the collegiate level. And players will step up in this role, feeding off the energy. And it's going to be a foul called. Schumacher going to the line. Might have got hit in the face as she grimaces a little bit might have got hit in the lip. Nonetheless, that is going to be 2 free throws now for Ella Schumacher, who has taken leaps and strides in her sophomore season. Missed a couple games due to an injury, but she has been sensational since returning to the lineup. Does a great job leading the offense. So calm, cool, and collected when she has the ball. This first one is going to fall. On the season, Schumacher has 74 points, averaging 5.7 coming into action tonight. And a mad dash for the ball, racing back up. Beckford try to avoid the feet of Clausen. Now Clausen with Kellerman keeping tabs on her. So almost a mismatch, and it's torn away by Beckford with the steal. Beckford has 39 steals in the season, averaging 2.8. As she takes this one away from the Saints, she's back to the line. As Conestoga's defense coming up time and time again, and it's leading to offensive chances on the fast break. The first one will be good from Beckford. Malia Culver now also into double-digit points with 11, tying Adri Kellerman. The second one will rim out. And here comes Weber. She gets it back. Conestoga's got the ball right back into the hands of Calvert. Options over to Kellerman. Quick ball movement. It's back into the post. And a foul will be called now on LaRock. And LaRock going to be in foul trouble. She will check out. LaRock has 4 fouls. Batten also with 4. With still a quarter and a minute 48 left to go in this game. First one good from Weber. Now just 1 point off a double-double. Will be the second Conestoga Condor to do so. And she will do just that. A double-double for Maddie Weber. 10 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. 4 of the starters in this game are into double-digit points. Beckford with 25, Kellerman and Culver with 11, and now Maddie Weber with 10. This shot off the mark into the awaiting hands of Weber. Conestoga will retain possession with 93 seconds to go in the quarter, and they have started to pull away with this game. 21-12 is the scoring in the third. The numbers mirroring each other. Conestoga's defense continuing to get stops, leaving St. Clair left scratching their heads. This pass gonna just miss Beckford as she extended for it. Be off of her fingertips and on the counter attack, trying to thread the needle, but it's going to be out of bounds, untouched. Conestoga takes over off the turnover. On the ensuing possession, it will be Culvert. Culvert, 42 points in this half of the season. And a travel will be called. Culvert, joining the team in the second half, had 13 points against Sheridan, has started in every game since joining the Condors, and has made an instant impact. Just 2 games without a three-pointer. She had 3 against Sheridan, 2 against Fanshawe and Mohawk. And she has been letting it fly and connecting from downtown. Currently shooting 25% from three-point range. Pickering's owns Ava Proskos now to shoot. Currently second on the team in points, averages 10.7 per game. The 11th most three-pointers. She was held to just 7 points in that first meeting. She currently has 4. This one will rattle around and fall out. Will be knocked away, trying to keep the play going, but will be unsuccessful in that endeavor was Anifa Terry. Beckford trying to find Kellerman in a sea of Saints and somehow able to bring this one down. Will feed one to Weber, has nothing open, now finds Schumacher top of the arc over to Calvert. Calvert looking for back, and Conestoga continues to get the defense moving and it's leading to good opportunities. This one in and out of the hands, knocked free, coming back after it is Weber. This was knocked free, the shot has to get up, Schumacher lets it go, but I believe the shot clock expired and will be a shot clock violation on the Condors with 26.4 seconds to go in the quarter. Conestoga up by 13. Now a substitution going to be made. If this shot clock goes right down to the end, there'd be just over 2 seconds left, or 2 possessions left. Thought about the 3 ball, but with Weber's wingspan, decides against it. Now a drive off the glass, no good. And Jamila Beckford soars up, bringing down her 12th rebound. Calvert into the hands of Weber. Beckford, and it will be stuffed at the buzzer. End of 3. Conestoga comes out firing to the tune of 21 points in the third quarter. They continue to get more points as the game has progressed. 17 in the first, 20 in the second, 21 in the third. Still 10 minutes to play. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Saints take on the Conestoga Condors on senior night. Swing over to Kellerman to start things. Has Weber, and they will give it to her. Quick pass now to Beckford. Beckford pulls up from mid-range. Tries to get her own rebound. Fight for it, and she will secure it. 3 Saints around her. And coming away with this ball is Terry to end the possession for the Condors as they look to finish strong in what has been a great game. Blocked away from Weber. Pass for Kellerman. It directly now in stride, going over to Schumacher with a cut. Unable to get the shot to fall. A good drive to the net for Ella Schumacher. Conestoga comes in 9th best field goal percentage at 34.3. Their second most in rebounds, averaging 48.3. Kellerman underneath. A battle for the ball and coming away with it. Here come the Saints. Stepping around, and this is going to be a foul on Beckford. foul going to be on Jamila Beckford. This will have 2 free throws going for the Saints. Tate back to the line. Tate coming in, averaging 13.3 points per game. She has started in 13 games as a rookie, the homegrown talent from Windsor. Has made a 3-pointer in all but 1 game this season. She has 2 in this contest. Pass into the waiting hands of Beckford, all alone, left unguarded. Jamila Beckford, 27 points. Now shooting 50% from the field. And the crowd getting into it. Driving along the baseline, looking for the reversal. Good hands from Weber to stymie this attack. And now will be another rebound for Maddie Weber. Conestoga going to try to take as much time off the clock each possession. Now Schumacher zips one over to Kellerman. Kellerman accepts and now moving into the elbow. Lob pass for Beckford off her fingertips. She has it back. Loses the handle on the ball and the shot up. No foul called. The 3-ball flies. It will be off the mark. Into the awaiting hands once again of Maddie Weber. This pass was intended for Beckford, and she is in some pain, clutching her calf.
I was coming, Jam. It was coming. It was coming. Electrolytes that I gave you? Probably not. She did.
That is going to have the athletic trainer heading on to 10 to Beckford. Not too sure what happened as she was tangled up. Look, we'll stop with 8:02. Well, she will be tended to. Beckford gets up and is able to walk off under her own power. Last season had 189 points, continues to rack up the double-figure points. This might be a new career high for Jamila Beckford with 27 points in a single game. Already surpassed this season's single game total, which was at 23. Was in striking distance. We'll see if she comes back into this game of a triple-double. Needs just 4 more assists in the contest. Conestoga does a really good job passing the ball around. Currently 6 different players registering an assist in this game. It's back into the hands of Weber, who has been lights out all game long. Kellerman really likes to shoot the 3. She can get it into her spot. Lob pass in for Johnson. This will be off the glass and will not touch the rim. On the counterattack. Quick move to get around Schumacher. And the foul will be called on number 13 for the Condors. She tried to go up, was unable to get up vertically. That will be Schumacher's first foul. Taking a look at this one. Quick burst of speed to try to get around. As that was Batten. Batten good on the first. Batten's been very good from the line. 88.5%, 23 of 26 this season. And she will go 1 of 2. Weaver will secure the ball for the Condors. As the Condors faithful continue to get behind their Condors into the corner. Culver lets it go. Will rim out. Now Conestoga going to have to transition to defense. Mid-range jumper will be too far. And Calvert sets out. Be closely watched by Beatrice Clausen. Good crossover, trying to generate some space. Pass intended for Kellerman, and she'll keep it in. Yes, she will. Pass intended and will reach Weber into the post for Weber, and this is going to be a foul called on Lily Collins. He called for the hold. Looking for the pass. Kellerman cuts through, tries to get lost in the defense. This shot up from an awkward angle. Conestoga almost keeps the play alive, and they will have possession back as it's last touched by Maya Tate. 3 St. Clair Saints now up into double-digit points. Lucasen with 11, Batten with 10, Tate also with 10. See where the intended target is. Long reach of Weber, able to keep this ball going for Kellerman. It's picked off. Read beautifully by Kaylin Batten, and she will go up off the glass, finishing at the net. Off the steal and score 2 more points. Foul going to be the second on Lily Collins, or third. It will be her second. Jamila Beckford will be coming back into the game. Schumacher, give and go with Culvert. Will be immediately met by a couple of Saints. Here goes Culvert. Much how good she has been at shooting, but her ball handling skills does a great job protecting. Drives baseline, kicks out. And here comes Schumacher, will be knocked out of her hands. Weber trying to stop the Saints defense. Going up. And a fight for the ball, and we'll stay with the Saints. Conestoga going to call a timeout with 6:09 to go. It's been a storybook end for the Conestoga seniors in Maddie Weber, Jamila Beckford, and Adri Kellerman. Head coach Dee Channer has known them for several years, all the way back to high school. And one word that she used to describe them was resilient. They've gone through so much on and off the court. They continue to show up every day, every workout, and continue to put their best foot forward. Amazing basketball players in those 3, even better humans. We wish them all the best in their future endeavors. And they have put on a show here in their final home game. Jamila Beckford up to 27 points, 13 rebounds. Kellerman with 11 points, 4 assists, 3 three-pointers. And Maddie Weber has 10 points and 17 rebounds. You'll probably take a good guess at what their coffee order is. It's probably a double-double with Jamila Beckford and Maddie Weber each with that. Timeout set to expire. Conestoga still up by 11. Conestoga's takeaway from the last time that these 2 teams met, they really like to shoot the ball. They have to protect that 3-point line, and they have done just that. 4 threes made for the Saints on 22 attempts. Well, Conestoga has been very selective in their spots. This one knocked away by Weber, but it will be the loose ball collected by the Saints on the counterattack. Gets kicked out, the 3-ball up. And here comes Culvert. She will be pressured now by Lily Collins. Dishes off. Here's Beckford. Finds Kellerman. Adri Kellerman. It's already a couple threes in this game. Swings over. Now tries the other side. Into the security of Beckford. Now into the paint. Off the glass and in. Maddie Weber. Give her a dozen points. Trying along the right wing. It's into the corner. Kellerman tries to close the gap. Weber now closely watching Collins. Collins has 2 points in this game, 6 rebounds. Nice spin move. This will be in and out. Culvert slowing the tempo down, is going to pass one over to Schumacher. She'll have it momentarily. Our pass now is going to be for Weber. This foul called on Lucasen. Johnson going to be coming in for Weber, and Athena Terry coming in now for Lucasen. Conestoga will retain possession, 14 seconds on the shot clock, under 5 to go in the game. Kellerman goes up and gets the points in the paint. Great finish for Adri Kellerman. Conestoga's offense really came to play in this one. Little step back, no, it's going to be off Beckford. And now off either with Collins or Kellerman. Either way, it is out of bounds. With 9 seconds on the shot clock. Pass into the corner, Collins drives in, the floater, off the glass and in. Collins will add 2 more, she's up to 4. This one's sticking to the hands of Calvert, whose pass intended, I believe that was last touched by Tate. Calvert with a nice crossover into the paint for Beckford. She's able to corral after losing the ball momentarily. And had contact all over. 2 more points. Jamila Beckford had nothing open and was able to cash in. Now on the defensive side of the ball, this one rolls off the rim. Adri Kellerman goes up and brings down a board. Give her 3 on the contest. Stretch pass finds Johnson. Johnson been so good on the defensive ball over her career. Almost had her own rebound, but this one will be secured now by Terry. Coming back the other way. It's kicked out. Collins! Splash! This will be a timeout taken by the Condors. 66-54 our score, 3:22 to go. Conestoga will take the timeout. Ready to get back underway. Conestoga still up by a dozen. Here comes Johnson with a head of steam. Feeds into the corner for Kellerman, who's up to 13 points. This will be off the iron. On the counterattack, Conestoga quickly back on defense. Schumacher does a great job racing back, trying to close the gap on Collins. This one will just miss. Ball rolling around, might have been off the backside of Adri Kellerman, rolling off her back. What's so impressive about Ella Schumacher, you mentioned how she's taken strides in her sophomore season. She was out here 2 hours before the game started, taking some warm-up shots from all over the court, and really takes her craft seriously. As this ball, she'll lose it momentarily, but is able to gather. Now a good drive from Schumacher, loses the handle. But this is what separates good players from great players, is the time they're willing to put in. And Ella Schumacher's willingness to continue to be out here and continue to try to work on her shot from all over really speaks volumes to her character. Conestoga keeps possession. Calvert now has the rock and is going to be pestered now by Clausen. Has a good lane. See if that is not going to materialize, but it's back into the paint for Beckford. 31 points on the evening. The shot will be off the mark. Second chance opportunity will roll out as well. Will the third go? And it will be stuffed by Weber, but she's going to be called for the foul. This is going to have Batten shooting. She is 2 for 3 on the evening from the line. 12 points, currently leading the St. Clair Saints. She currently leads the OCAA in assists with 83. She exploded last season in terms of points. This one will be good as well. She had 2 seasons with the Windsor Lancers in the OUA, 40 steals. This one is going to be out of bounds. Conestoga gets the ball back with 2 minutes and some change to go. And finally, a passing lane will open up into the security of Ella Schumacher. Schumacher tries to drive, but will option over now to Calvert. Will feed. This was the story of the game. Weber 2 more points, give her 14. It's the 3-headed dragon of the Conestoga Condors in Beckford, Kellerman, and Weber. As they have racked up the points in this contest, this shot will be off the iron, no good. Culver had it momentarily, and the whistle stops play with 1:51 to go. 70-56 our score. This one will be reeled in by Batten. Shot up, and it's good! Lily Collins knocking down another triple, her second. Schumacher loses the ball momentarily. Beckford able to keep the play going. She'll go down her knees and hand off now to Schumacher. That is going to be a technical foul assessed. That will be on Lily Collins. That's going to be a 1-shot penalty. And Beckford will miss the technical free throw. Action back underway. 99 seconds to go. It'll be a quick adjustment to the shot clock. 16 seconds now added. Conestoga still up. 70-59 as a substitution going to quickly be made. That has Maya Tate coming back into the game. One of 4 St. Clair Saints with 10 points. Lily Collins, Lucasen, and Batten, the other 3. Schumacher trying to protect the ball, finds Culvert, here she goes! And is going to be fouled on her way up. There's the breakaway speed for Malia Culvert, as she had a lane, was trying to get around her defender, was fouled in the motion. And that will have her going to the line. Culvert's first trip of the evening. Culvert is 3 of 6, shooting 50% on season. And she will go 2 of 2. And it's going to be a timeout taken by the St. Clair Saints. 2 free throws made for Malia Culvert. Conestoga's offense has been sensational all game long. Their defense complementing it very well as well. A complete game for the Condors, led by the seniors, Beckford, Weber, and Kellerman. Conestoga right back on the floor. And the personnel is going to be Culver, Schumacher, Beckford, Kellerman, and Weber. Collins, Clausen, as well as Tate. Going to see Batten. And the fifth member of that returning group is going to be Athena Terry. Actually, by the way, 90 seconds to go, 72-59 on our score. And the deep three clangs off the iron, jousting for it. It's back into the Saints' hands. Kicks out off the mark. And we were able to grab this one. Kellerman, lob pass, finding an open Schumacher into Culvert in the corner. Connects! Malia Culvert for three, her fourth. Kellerman and Culvert combining for all of the three-pointers of the Condors. That's 7 made. Malia Culvert was all alone or in the corner, had a good look, and she made no mistake. This one clanging off the front of the iron. Lob pass from Weber as this is going to be off the mark. This will be no good. Second chance opportunity, still not in. Now Conestoga tries to close the gap. It's kicked out. Culver comes to try to close the gap, and it will be missed by Collins now. Here comes Schumacher. Back the other way. 8 seconds separating shot and game clock. Schumacher trying to rip the ball away. It's 4 Saints going to be coming into the game. Conestoga are going to try to take as much time off the clock as they can, as it has been a complete effort. Going up, it's back into the paint for Weber. Will be through her legs. Culver tries to pick it up, but will lose the handle momentarily. And Culver was a little slow to get up. She looks no worse for her. Shot clock will be shut off. Now coming back. Stepping beyond the arc, we'll see if the three ball goes up. Time dwindling, it will be up and in, 1.9 seconds. And this will be embedded. Kellerman will kill the clock, and that is how it went. 75-61, Beckford, Weber, Kellerman, Culver leading the charge for the Condors here on senior night. From the Condors, you guys combined for 58 points in this one. It's such an emotional night for you. How are you able to quiet the emotions and get this one?
I just really wanted to do it because this is my last time really getting to play a home game with these two, and it's so special. So yeah.
Honestly, our energy tonight was unlike any other game we played the whole season. Like, you could tell every player on the team wanted to win for our team, and it was just honestly an all-around effort.
It was honestly beautiful to play like our last game like this. We all played together, and it was just, words can't explain how happy we are tonight.
And you've all been in the league for quite a while. Do you have any favorite memories that you can share?
Honestly, just all the little times with the teams, like all the laughs on the bus. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Spending time like just like in away games and everything. Like, it's a really special and unique experience getting to be a post-secondary athlete and having that group of friends and people. So, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, everything she said, I got to play with my best friend, so I'm like, could not be happier. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, this game we just played, maybe one of like my favorite games I've ever played in post-secondary. We played so well together.
Honestly, yeah, it's beautiful, like playing with like these girls too from like high school and then bringing it to college and graduating together. Like, words can't explain again. Like, this is just so beautiful. Like, I'm hyped.
And is there anybody you'd like to thank as you get ready to graduate from the Condors?
From the Condors, but definitely the entire coaching staff, anybody in general. I can't think of a name right now. DLP, Doug, Hunter, love you guys.
I would like to thank my grandparents who have tuned into every single game, and they're my biggest freaking supporters, and then also my boyfriend Fidel from Thailand. Love you!
Yeah, I'd like to thank all the coaching staff, like, and again, all my teammates too, like, even from like previous years, like, it's just the memories are unforgettable. Yeah, I think everybody. I want to thank my parents, my boyfriend, and these two ladies for really pushing me, and my cousin Macy, because she inspired me to go back and play as well as this girl right here, so, yes.
Ladies, it's been so sensational to watch you play. Thank you so much for all you've done for the Condors. We wish you the absolute best in your future endeavors. That does it for us here from the Student Rec Center. Conestoga going to complete the season sweep against St. Clair with an emphatic win. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to this game and the whole season. From all of us here at the Student Rec Center, I'm Ada Shrimkuski. Be sure to tell somebody you love them, and we will see you next time.